For Abby's informal assessment, I reviewed data from her formal assessment which revealed deficits in intellectual functioning and both receptive and expressive language. I chose to conduct an informal assessment on reading skills, which included reading comprehension and phonological awareness skills, in order to assess her present level of performance in these areas. On the day of the assessment, I worked with Abby after school in a familiar teacher's classroom. I told her that I needed her help reading a book. She didn't appear interested at first and put her head down on the table. So I began building rapport, and she quickly became interested in the book and the assessment activity. The assessment required Abby to read a short story and answer questions. After she finished reading, I asked her 3 multiple choice comprehension questions. She answered all 3 questions correctly, and so I asked her an open-ended question that was not multiple choice. What did Biscuit do in the story that made the girl run after him? Abby then proceeded to read random pages from the book. When I repeated the question, Abby continued reading random pages aloud, but did not answer the question or read the portions of the text that would answer the question. I then asked Abby another open-ended question that was not multiple choice. What did Biscuit want? And she answered it correctly. Then, using multiple choice, I asked Abby to identify words with the same beginning sound as the target word. I presented Abby with the target word, emphasizing the beginning sound in the word. I then read through 3 choices, also emphasizing the beginning sound in each word. Abby answered 1 out of 2 of these questions correctly. The next targeted skill was rhyming words. I asked Abby to tell me which word from a group of 3 rhymed with the target word and proceeded to read the target word as well as the 3 options. Abby did not answer either question correctly regarding rhyming words. Finally, I presented her with 3 events from the story and asked her to put them in order by asking her what happened first, what happened next, and what happened last. Abby was able to successfully sequence all 3 events from the story. Abby correctly completed 8 out of the 12 assessment items for a total percentage correct of 67%. According to the assessment, Abby was able to answer who, what, and where questions about a story she read aloud and was able to sequence 3 events from a short story. Abby had difficulty identifying the same beginning sound in words and was unable to identify rhyming words. Abby showed strengths in comprehension of simple text, but had more difficulty with open-ended questions. Abby showed weaknesses in phonological awareness skills. I feel that this assessment gave a good overview of Abby's strengths and needs in the area of reading. She was cooperative and engaged in the assessment activity and appeared to put forth her best effort. I was able to get a good view of her reading comprehension, which revealed that receptively, Abby is able to comprehend simple stories and answer questions when given multiple choices. However, she has more difficulty expressing what she knows when given open-ended questions. This falls right in line with her deficits in expressive language that were outlined in the formal assessments. She knows the information but has difficulty giving it to you expressively. Further, the informal assessment revealed difficulty with phonological awareness skills. All deficits correspond with Abby's deficits in the areas of cognition and language. I feel this informal assessment gave me the exact information I was looking for. However, if I repeated the assessment, I would add more questions to get a larger sampling of each of the 4 question types. The information helped me to evaluate her present level of performance on these skills and will help drive future instruction.